Welcome back. It's time for our Sunday Social.
Yes, this is the part of the show where we share some of our favorite social media posts with you from this week. And Aaron, you are up first.
Okay, so I don't know if you've heard about like the Japanese tradition of when something breaks, you like put the pot back together with gold.
Oh,
and
I
somebody
didn't know about
kind of
that.
did the same thing, but they took their own twist on it. They actually are taking pieces like a wall or whatever that broke and then rebuilding it with Legos.
Oh, cool.
I
that's very
love that.
interesting.
Like,
Wow.
what an interesting concept.
How did they even do that is
Honestly,
my question. I mean,
Couldn't tell you.
the amount of like measuring that must go into that to get like the spatial, I don't even know what terms to use because this is over my head.
I feel that. This is something I would love to like have in a house one day, like in a bathroom. Would this not look cool? Like just have a wall that had.
Yeah, like little fragments of like tile or something like that. Yeah.
I just think I was like, that is such an interesting like I don't even know how, like you said, how you
Wow.
begin to do that, but
Yeah, couldn't tell you, but
that's why
it's a skill you could learn.
I
You could
am
try.
not the best like handyman, so
Yeah.
I think we're all aware of that. So
Yeah.
it's just not going to be my.
Not surprising.
I'll stick to this.
All right. Well, speaking of this, my post today is kind of related to this job. You actually said that if before you had found that post, you were going to share this one. So
Yeah, we almost. Oh my gosh. We could have been
almost
like
did the same
a
thing.
twofer.
Yeah, it's creating a lot of buzz in this local news industry. So I'll just let the video play for a minute, and then we'll talk about it.
And coming up right now, we have the story of two young journalists who just so happen to find love in the same industry. Local 3's Riley Nagel joins us in the studio with a special report.
That is right, Cornelia. I do have a very special report for people at home who maybe don't know. Cornelia and I met in news back in Montana at our news station almost 4 years ago. And when I first met you, I was very drawn to you. And you have such an amazing personality, and you're so bright, and you always light up the room when you come in and make everyone laugh, and you're incredibly talented, especially in news. I think anyone who watches you knows that. And you're one of the reasons, or pretty much the main reason I'm still in news today, and you're always pushing me to be better, and in news and in other aspects of my life. And I thought it'd be fitting to ask you this question here, since we met in news. Cornelia Nicholson.
I'm gonna cry.
Would you marry me?
I'm gonna cry, yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I gotta put it on?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of shaking.
I love that moment for a couple of reasons. I love when she's reading the prompter. Like, it's very obvious that she doesn't know what she's reading. I mean, normally to give you guys behind the scenes, like we go through all the scripts before the shows start and make sure that everything's factually correct, that we're reading it in the way that we want to read it. So she must have just been
Last
reading
minute.
the prompter and like, wait, what is this? I don't remember this story.
Stress. You
And
probably had a
then-
moment of panic.
Yeah, you're like, oh shoot. But and I love that they, met in news and then had this kind of nice, I mean, obviously it's not a private moment, but it is a moment in the environment where they fell in love. So
And it felt right
yeah,
for them.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
Chloe.
Yeah, no. I knew you were gonna do something weird.
But yeah, I mean, I think good for you.
Yeah,
I personally, I would be so nervous.
I know, I know.
gosh, like,
but
what if
good
something
for
went
them.
wrong?
It went well and it was really sweet.
That
So
is sweet.
happy
Good for them.
them.
Well, that's going to do it for us, but we want you to share your favorite social media posts with us using the hashtag SundaySocial. We'll try to include it next week.
And stick with us for more local news to check out the weather for the last half hour of the Weekend Morning Report.